to the God Guys podcast. Today we're exploring a profound passage from the book of James, specifically James 4:13 through 17. This scripture talks about the uncertainty of life and the importance of submitting to God's will. Look here, you who say, "Today or tomorrow, we are going to a certain town and will stay there a year. We will do business there and make a profit." How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It's here a little while, then it's gone. These verses remind us that our lives are fleeting, much like morning fog, appearing for a moment and then disappearing. It tells us that we cannot assume what tomorrow will bring. The scripture continues, "What you ought to say is, if the Lord wants us to, we will live and do this or that. Otherwise, you are boasting about your own pretentious plans, and all such boasting is evil." This passage is a reminder for us to submit all our plans to God's will. We are called to be humble, recognizing that our own desires and ambitions must be secondary to God's plan for us. As we conclude, James gives us a strong message. Remember, it is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it. This is a call to action for every believer. We must not only know God's will, but also act on it. As we go about our day to day, let's remember to submit our plans to God, recognizing the fragility and uncertainty of life. Let's strive to live humbly and in accordance with God's will, not just acknowledging it, but living it out in our daily walk. Thanks for joining us today on the God Guys podcast.